Looking for trouble.
Here comes Malik. Hi everyone, and welcome to new Teen Wolf Review.
Hello.
Episode 5 already. We're already halfway through.
Episode 5, A Novel Approach.
Let's talk about it.
First, some quick thoughts.
I think a few of you, and myself included, were wondering what happened to Lydia, but she seems to be doing well. She's just like...
Up and about.
Have I been stabbed? Don't remember. Scott looking at Kira's kitsune. That stuff is massive. And I love how it's just like... It's there.
Bro.
It's there.
Bro.
Like,
it's there.
Here.
It's like, for real, it's right there. Why didn't he say anything to her, though?
About how big it was?
Or, you know, that she had a kitsune, like, all over her.
Well, she's always had it. I think it was just a lot bigger.
Why didn't he say anything?
I don't know. Was Theo putting the moves on Malia?
I don't know.
Technically he's probably doing because he has another motive, but I don't know. Malia seemed to kind of enjoy it just a little bit.
I don't know. Did she?
I don't know. I'm just worried. This also led to some revelation about the Desert Wolf. Apparently, the Desert Wolf might have been the person that caused the accident that killed Malia's family. Why would she have done this? We still don't know, but no wonder Malia seemed kind of scared in the flashback. Yeah.
And also where she has some trouble driving. You know, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah.
It might have contributed to that. But it also brings up the fact that I really feel like they're setting up the Desert Wolf to be a very interesting character coming up this season. Scott
getting shocked the whole time he was carrying Kira out of the hospital, out of the...
Eichen house.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I was pretty badass there. But Scott too. Scott was awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't get it.
What?
Joke was like, whoa! What joke?
It was just a bad joke.
Oh no, it was a funny joke. It was a funny joke.
Parrish. So not only does he take the bodies, but it looks like he cleans up after them. I'm confused.
Yeah, that was... I didn't think about that. That's true. That was some efficiency right there. So we don't know if he's working for or he's under the influence of either the Dread Doctors or even the Nemeton.
No, I think it has to do with the Nemeton. I don't think it's the Doctors. But what I wanted to point out is that it seemed from the comments on last week's review that most people pretty much think that Parrish is a phoenix. And I think even last season... we talked about it, and then a lot of people also commented that, yeah, he's probably a phoenix, because it kind of makes sense, you know, the fire, you know, reborn from rising, the ashes.
Yeah,
And someone pointed out that episode 8 is called Ouroboros, which apparently, and I need to read my Wikipedia, apparently Ouroboros, it symbolizes a sense of something constantly recreating itself, the eternal return, and other things such as the phoenix, which operates in cycles that begin anew as soon as they end. So could episode 8 be all about Parrish and us finding out what he is?
It's all about Parrish.
I mean, unless they... Stiles. He kind of fought Donovan to the death with the help of no one.
And I freaking loved that scene, because we started out that entire beginning episode all the way up to Stiles getting the call from Scott. Stiles barely said a word. Literally, he just said no. Throughout. Stiles said nothing throughout. That was such an awesome moment. Dylan O'Brien did an amazing job in that episode. Yeah. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. I still couldn't figure out why he wasn't, you know, calling his father, calling Scott, or saying anything.
I don't know. Maybe he was freaked out. Isn't it the first time that he's killed someone by himself? I feel like it is. Like, I don't remember him ever killing anyone. Or at least by himself, like him just by himself.
Yeah, that's very possible.
It's possible that that's his first time, so, you know.
The Dread Doctors. Revelations.
Yeah, we found out quite a bit about them.
Yeah. And actually, of course, it was, the book, which I actually forgot to mention last week, but that was kind of my theory, that the book was probably going to tell us everything we needed to know about them. I did not expect Valak to have written the book, though.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Valak, really, I knew he was going to be a part of this storyline. I didn't know how he was going to fit in. And it was kind of interesting to see that he's actually dealt with them at some level before.
And he's freaked out by them.
Yeah, so if he's freaked out by them, you're probably gonna be even more freaked out.
Yeah. So Valak said that the doctors can make you forget you ever saw them. I think that Scott remembers seeing them, so do you forget having seen them when they actually do something to you? Because that's what he seemed to be hinting at. So it's possible that all of them might have had more interactions with the doctor than we've seen. Or at least it looks like Lydia.
Yeah, that's what I think. So I think, remember the first girl who was experimented on, who killed her dad and everything?
Yeah, Tracy.
So she didn't remember seeing them, right? So I think they were giving her treatment, so to speak, and making her forget throughout as they were going along. So what I think Valak was mentioning is the fact that if they are treating you, you might not remember. But I don't think it's everyone. I think it's just Lydia so far.
I guess the question is, why are they experimenting on Lydia, who's already a supernatural?
Maybe she wasn't, as much of a supernatural as she is now. Maybe she was a different kind of supernatural and they came and enhanced her abilities. It is very possible.
We still don't really know what they want, though, but if they could only read the book...
Yeah.
Maybe it would help.
Kids these days, man. Kids these days do not read books. It's like, is it pages? Is it words on a page? What is this? It's not even on Twitter or whatever.
They took out the eye.
The eye.
The third eye. That was kind of nasty, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Not sure why.
I have a theory.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
I think that Valak was actually one of their experiments.
Really? Well, he's the one who did the hole in his head, who made the hole in his head.
Yeah, but
so what kind
did he put the eye in?
I think the eye was already there.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Interesting. I was thinking maybe he was the only one who could stop them, because in order for him to have read the book, their powers obviously didn't work on him because he remembered them enough to write the book in the first place. And then he is now free.
Free like a bird! Oh my god! Oh my god!
We don't know what his plan is.
What is his plan? Why do I keep talking like this?
It's late. We don't know what Valak's plan is, but he's out.
He's out!
He's out!
Looking for trouble!
Here comes Valak!
So that's it, folks. That's all we had. But we want to know what you are thinking. What are the plans from the Dread Doctors? What is Valak all about? Is Parrish a phoenix? Is Lydia really a supernatural?
We're already agreeing that Parrish is a phoenix.
Did we agree?
Yes, we did.
Did we agree, people?
We agreed last season.
Comment below and let us know.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe because we have Teen Wolf reviews every Mondays and other TV-related videos every Tuesday and Thursdays. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Quick announcement for next week. Our review next week might be a little bit late. Just a little bit. But it will be up.
Yep.
At some point.
Yeah, it will be up.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of wish that the book existed.
Like in real life?
Like in real life. So
like there was an actual book?
Yeah.
And you could like...
Yeah,
you think they would actually write...
If Teen Wolf had created the Dread Doctors book.
The Teen Wolf would not write an entire book for a season.
But it would be awesome if they did, though, right? The people that have read the books would be like, oh, we know what's going to happen. We know.
I mean, if Jeff Davis, if you got like some spare time,
just write the Dread Doctors.
book.
It doesn't seem that thick, though, You could just give it a few months,